What's up, YouTube? Got the Gray Bearded Gorilla here. Just want to quickly shout out to you. So we're on day 11 of 60, and today's topic is going to be relevancy. And we're working through the code. The GJW States unlock the relevancy behind what it means to be real and getting raw through focus. We achieve what we truly want by being laser focused on it. So relevancy is what you're going to be focusing on and what you're going to really hone in on to achieve what you want. With that, let's get into the rest of the content. Hey man, so this topic of relevancy and being focused on what you want, a lot of people are saying, I want something like this, just like the chain smokers. I want something like this, I want something like that. Hey, dig deep in this section of the review of day 11 here and figure out what you want, All right, now a couple other things before we get into the content. So I mentioned in the last video, the video before, that I was going to bust out with the 3x5 cards. Came up with a little mnemonic there, the 3x5 to thrive. So I'll be putting out a 3x5 to thrive every time I brief this content on a daily basis or every couple days or whatever. And the other thing is, I've been seeing a lot of ads on Facebook and on Insta with Gary J. White's Warrior book and the Warrior movement and Wake Up Warrior. And I see some comments on there. Some people are very excited about it, can't wait to get into it, or they're hesitant and want to know more about it. But the ones that I find the most interesting are the comments without a basis of anything, saying that this program's crap, it preys on the weak-minded, and so on and so forth. And I'd really like to find out where they're at so I could base my opinion of them on something. There's a lot of trolls out there, and I realize that by throwing videos up here. So far I haven't got any trolls yet, but I know as soon as I get some haters out there that I'm doing a good job really just affecting people and they're watching my materials. So far, no trolls and no haters. I'm really disappointed in that, but well, when it comes about, I'll be thankful, absolutely thankful that somebody's engaging out there, positive or negative, even a thumbs down, thumbs up, whatever. Speaking of that, it'd be great to, if you hit me up down there in the comments after you see one of these videos, let me know what you think. If there's something else you want to integrate in there, if you have any questions about what I'm going through with the program and so on. The other thing was I wanted to mention, I'm not just sitting around, busting out YouTube videos all the time. I've got a lot going on in life, and that's really the driver behind going through this program too. One, my sheer curiosity, as I mentioned before, curiosity of what this program will bring and what information it has. But the second part is I'm juggling a lot with in my body being balanced in business. I've been doing super good in the gym, hitting that green drink every day, and also doing the protein within 30 minutes of wake up I mentioned in a previous video. So far so good. I haven't really seen any weight change, but I have seen some pretty good results as far as sore muscle recovery, and so on. So I'll keep doing that, see what goes on for the next 60 days, and probably beyond that, of course, unless I make some adjustments to those three things that I'm doing in the morning. Anyway, so with that, just want to get into the content now. Without further ado, here we go, day 11 of 60. All right, now as far as the content goes, as we discussed previously, being real about our facts, that's our fire, and our feelings are the fuel that ignites whatever actions we choose. The example that Gary J. White gives is that the facts are our gun, our feelings are the ammo, and what we make relevant is the target we're trying to achieve. So we are going to focus on whatever we find relevant. So the big question is what do you want? That will determine what you will make relevant in your life. And you need to go through the 4 areas, body, being, balance, and business, and determine what exactly you want. And be specific. Really hone in on and meditate on, reflect on, whatever it takes, each of those areas. So then body, I'll start telling you a little bit about what I'm trying to achieve. Is I just want to be super healthy and strong and agile as possible. Within my bounds right now, I'm kicking ass in the gym, doing real well. Tried to do the treadmill yesterday. That didn't work out so well. I think it's a little too soon after surgery, so I'll go ahead and hold off on that for a little bit. But for now, the ellipticals, it's gonna help me get up a sweat, get the body going, get it lubricated. And then also the weights. I'm not supposed to lift anything greater than 15 pounds, but I can do 15 pounds for 40, 50, 60 reps or whatever. So it's not defeating the purpose of only lifting 15 pounds, because the whole goal is to not rip apart the muscles that are sewn together in my lower back. So with that, that's what I'm going to work with. So I do need to really remember how to meditate. There's a couple of quick ways. Just really becoming centered and really working on that for me. So I'm going to start doing that as well. And then the balance in my life right now is legit, as far as my queen and my little princes and my little princess. So that's going great, but there's always things you can be doing better, I believe. No great pressure there, though. It's not like I'm trying to rekindle my fire or my whatever marriage and other issues that some people have. So I'm super fortunate. If you are in that boat and you're really trying to rekindle a flame that was there in your marriage, utilize this information that Garrett J. White's putting out, and I'm just reviewing for you and really taking a look at. Take a look in the description of all of these videos, and in there I outline a lot better than I speak it, the content of this Wake Up Warrior Black book. And now I understand it's just called the Warrior Book, so I'll try to refer to it just as that, the Warrior Book. I'll have to say it a few times so I can remember it. But right now I'm doing Warrior Acceleration. It's the 1 to 60 days accelerated process to move through this content. And I'm still of the thought that I'll probably go back over this again. I've been using my book as a supplement to really dig deeper. So in the Warrior Acceleration, I did notice that at the bottom of each of the content that Garrett J. White sends out, and actually it's Jeremy Finley as well, he seems like a super great dude. Before I started this, I reached out to him just to double check that I'm okay to do this and not any copyright infringement or anything like that. He said good to go. As a matter of fact, he sent me a personal voice message through Facebook. I thought that's pretty legit. I mean, I'm just one man out of thousands upon thousands that are considering looking at this book. And how I know it's thousands upon thousands is the responses to the sponsored ads that Garrett J. White put up on Facebook have some very interesting comments. Like I mentioned before in a previous video, that some people are naysayers. Turn to the Bible, turn to, you already know this information, and so on. But maybe what people don't realize is Garrett J. White isn't some self-motivation, or I'm sorry, not self-motivation, but motivational speaking guru and on and on. He is just a man putting out information. What you do with that information is really up to you. That's the value of this. You place the value on this information. And if you don't think it's valuable, then find something else to do. Don't waste your time putting up comments on there. Everybody has to go through their own journey in life. And a lot of people don't really think about that, I don't think, when they put that when they put negative comments up there, that these people are a bunch of shysters and they're selling snake oil and so on. I mean, go back to Tony Robbins. One of my first books I read was Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. Some people don't need that kind of thing, or some people don't want to take their lives to the next level. They're perfectly happy where they are. Gary Vaynerchuk said the other day about millennials that he's a big fan of millennials, and I am as well. I know tons of people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and so on that have packed it up. They're no longer interested in bettering themselves in the 4 areas: body, being, balance, and business. They're perfectly happy working a 9 to 5. Well, I don't know if they're perfectly happy or not, and that's sort of the point of this little mini rant. That people complain about not having enough money, that they're overweight, that they don't feel spiritually connected, that their home life isn't great, their relationship with their wife, and so on. Yet they refuse to do anything about it. I teach my kids what people can do is absolutely phenomenal, but what people will do, that's really the difference out there. And that will truly tell you whether people are action people or they're just a bunch of talking heads. Because that, to me, really, I just disregard that. I don't hold people in high regard that just apply lip service to stuff but don't back it up with action. If you want something, go after it. If you're not willing to go after it, then just shut up, I guess is the best way to put it. Ooh, I almost said something else. Anyway. So with that, this will wrap up day 11 here. Just really trying to speak from my heart on these now. Hopefully over time, over the 60 days, you'll see some improvement in the way I talk to y'all and everything. Hope y'all have a great week this week or whenever you're listening to this. And I will definitely catch you on the next video. It will be on day 12 of 60. And I really like the support out there. I've gotten a few more subscribers each day. It's absolutely amazing. I'm up to a whopping 22, which tells me that at least 22 people out there think I'm providing value to them. So if that's the case, I'm super happy about that. I just really want to put this information out there. There's no affiliate link, or I don't make any money off of these videos with any kind of link in the description. I don't work for Garrett J. White. I don't work for Wake Up Warrior or anything. But with that said, if I do have an opinion about this, I want it to be based on going through the program and not just my opinion about the Jim Rohns, the Tony Robbinses, the Tim Ferrisses out there, the people that are really into self-development and personal development. Anyway, with that, hope you all have a great week. Great Bearded Grill out. Remember to like and subscribe down below if you think I'm providing you value.